Let me ask you a question. It's a straightforward, logical question. You are lost in a desert. Because you are lost, you had made preparations, you brought a lot of water with you, but because you're lost, you have lost the water. You've drank it. You're out of water. You're thirsty. You're thirsty, then you're getting thirstier and thirstier. This thirst is it's getting bad. You're weak. It has come to a point that you cannot walk, you can only crawl. That's it. All of a sudden, you meet three people. You meet three people. There they are, standing in front of you. You ask the first person, water. And he says, let me tell you about your last lifetime. So you obviously realize you asked for water that said last lifetime. You want a conversation? You don't have enough energy. You look to the second person and you say, water. The second person says, let me tell you what will happen to you after you die. Right there, first of all, what are you going to do? You tried the first one, water. He said, let me tell you about your last lifetime. Basically, when in your head you're going. So you switch to the second guy. Pretty much right away. Not having a whole conversation, because you got to preserve your strength. So you say to the second person, water. And he says, let me tell you what's going to happen after you die. Well, of course, you realize that's what you're trying to avoid. That's, you want to probably hit the guy on the head and say, wake up, smell the coffee, I'm dying of thirst, that's why I'm asking for water, you have any water? So you get water. He doesn't. He says, let me tell you about the next lifetime, or what's going to happen to you after that. So what are you going to do? Well, there's only one option left. It's the third person. So you turn to the third person, and you go, water. And the person says, sure, here. Who will you be thankful to? Not even if you want, the first one says, but I was going to tell you about your swimming pool, how much water you have. Back home, you have a swimming pool and it's full of water. It's gallons and gallons of water. So I wasn't that far off. I was going to tell you about water. Yeah, but you don't want to be told about water. You wanted to drink water. Would you say, oh yeah, okay, great. Yeah, you were really close. I should have stayed with you because you were going to tell me about how much water I have at home. You wouldn't, because it doesn't matter how much water you had at home. The second one, he says, yeah, but I was going to tell you how much water you will have after you die. Water, 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 because there's all these clouds up there, and that means moisture. Would you really go, oh yeah, that was pretty close? No, you wanted water. Third one you asked, he had water. He gave you water. Who saved the day? Who saved the day? Explorations or the person who carried water? Now, let me throw another little twist on it. Say it was the first person you came to, and he said, water. And he said, here's water. Would you go to the second? Would you go to the third? What is the point? What are you searching for? What are you looking for in your life? What do you want in your life? How can you possibly be content with explanations when reality is what you need? And yet, people in this world are content with explanations. What is knowledge? Explain to me what is this, explain to me what is that, explain to me what is that. Another box, let me make another box, let me make another box, make another box, another box, another box, another box, another box.